Hey everybody, welcome back to WSAV's The Bridge, where the conversation never stops. And one of the most amazing organizations here in our community, of course, the Coastal Center for Developmental Services.
Their goal is to enrich the lives of adults with developmental disabilities, and their philosophy is that everyone counts. And joining the conversation now, Dr. Ken Boyd, the new Executive Director of the CCDS. And thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, thank you for the invitation.
Well, of course, people may recognize you in the community from Savannah Technical College, where you were the Vice President there.
I was responsible for academic affairs, and even before that, economic development.
Well, let's talk about your transition from that position to your new position, which started earlier this year.
Sure. Well, it's all about education and training. This is just a different group of people. Dating back to 2002, 2003, I was associated with Coastal Center on their business board, and then we eventually made it a formal board with what was called Quantum at the time. And then I was fortunate enough, and someone asked me to go up to the other board, which was the umbrella board, if you will, for the whole organization, and I had done that until spring of last year.
Now, I have had the extreme pleasure of being involved with CCDS. I know Kim has as well, but for folks in the community who aren't familiar, kind of break it down. What is CCDS and Quantum able to provide to this community?
Absolutely. Well, and you're both fans over there. I just want you to know that, you know, we're going to have to get your picture on the wall at some point. What we do essentially is train and place people with developmental disabilities into community-based employment. That's really the essence of it. If a person comes to us or through one of the other state agencies requiring our services, we will work with that individual to get them directly placed into a business. Perhaps we don't have enough positions yet out in the business world, so we put them into our functional area there on Eisenhower, our location, and we train them. We've got 4 functional areas right now, a full culinary area, printing, and then 2 various forms of logistics and warehousing. So we'll train them, keeping in mind that our goal is to put them out into the community.
And so you're working with what, about 400 individuals
Absolutely.
Right now? And so your charge is to open more doors in the community for them.
That's the best way it could be said. You're absolutely right, Kim. We want to work with them, about 450 people. A good half of them are already out in the community working either full or part-time jobs. Another 100 are in our training area, and then the third tier, or the third leg of our stool, is what we call day habilitation. Those people have the most challenges, but even there we're trying to get out into the community. It's called community access groups. We'll put them out there. We've already done art classes, swimming classes, music, just to get them familiar with what's going on in the community.
And it's literally a resource. I mean, it's not available everywhere, where you are able to take these folks, this special category of folk who they are excited, they want to get out there, they want to do something, but they just need a little bit of extra training, a little bit of extra guidance. How does someone in the business community say, hey, maybe I have a spot? How does that connection happen?
Well, they can call me. That'd be great, or email. We do as much as we can, such as your great show here, to make our facilities known. And if they can't hire the person directly, and we understand there's lots of things that we will work with that company, the hurdles to overcome, but we can go to them as well to do work. So if they have some function or some piece of business that they don't want the regular workforce to be doing, we can come to them and do it. The last option is to bring the items to us, to our facility, and we'll do it there. So not only are we providing them a service, but we're also training our people with all those skills that businesses are hunting for at the same time.
And making these connections really does change lives.
It does. It does. Several weeks ago, we had the parents and guardians of our clients. That is a challenging and a heartbreaking experience for anyone to make sure that they feel comfortable with where we're training and placing their loved ones. But we want to make sure that they're comfortable and they know that we have their interests in heart.
Absolutely. And since you've already had the families in, tomorrow you have the opportunity to open your doors to businesses who might have some questions, might be a little apprehensive, or just want to learn more.
Absolutely. 10 a.m. is our first one over at our location on Eisenhower. 5:30 is the other one. We try to do it split up the day for people who might be working. Come in. I and my staff will be answering questions. We'll make a little brief presentation. We'll have some goodies that our clients have made out of our kitchen.
Yeah, your culinary people are great.
And we'll answer questions and let them know what's available.
Okay, and we know that you're succeeding Kathy Thomas, who was there with the agency for 40 years, not as director, but there with. How about you?
Kathy, I'm not sure I'll make 40. Kathy was a true leader, and she devoted her life to that organization, and still mentors me virtually every day, if not every week. So we love Kathy. She did a great job there. She laid the platform for a lot of things to come.
Yeah, big shoes to fill.
Right.
So very excited to see you in this new role. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm excited.
All right, guys, check this out. The Coastal Center for Developmental Services on Eisenhower Drive right here in Savannah. They welcome visitors, and if you are interested in coming in, meeting Dr. Boyd, learning more about quantum and the resources that could help your business just be that much more productive, just give them a call. The number 912-644-7500.